Good evening, guys, and today I will actually be reviewing the epic anime called Parasyte the Maxim. So Parasyte the Maxim, sorry, fucking accent. So let's get right into it. I will currently be reading it because I scripted it. Uh, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. It's a short story which does exactly what it was set to do, which is to show the top side of the coin. Pardon? Which is to show the top side of the coin while also showing the journey of, I don't fucking know, just ignore the part. So which is to show some of the coin showing the journey of Shinichi Izumi. I don't know how to never mind, I won't read that part. And the events that happen in his life. The ending keeps you on the edge of your seat. The show never drags on and keeps everything simple, always leaving you in suspense, not knowing what will happen next. There are moments where you would not expect certain actions to take place, while also allowing you to feel the same emotions as the main character, which is very important, not gonna lie. The show also has its fight scenes where logic is key. This is true, for example, where Shinichi and Miki have to work together to find out what the enemy's weaknesses are and how to correctly fucking rape their asses. Anyways, the OST Next to You is very well made and has two versions, each to go with that the mood that is presented in the scene. Now, this is actually also true. For example, when Shinichi's mother is found out to have been killed by one of the parasites and is replaced, and Shinichi's, now these are all spoilers by the way if you haven't watched the show, where Shinichi is stabbed through his heart, is it? I don't know why I pointed it, must make heart. Hold on, yeah, sorry, where Shinichi is stabbed through the heart, the music goes kind of slow, it's the same OST, but it's kind of sad, slow. And then then later on, you see Shinichi thinking that he found the parasite who became his mother and tried to kill him, and he's chasing towards him. The music gets faster. It's that is very good, and it's key in some moments. Now, let's get back into it. Where there's a moment of sadness or a time when the characters are in a desperate hurry. Now that was what I was talking about just a few seconds ago. Thus, I am giving the show the mighty high rating of 10 out of 10, which is a very good rating. Obviously, it's the max rating. Despite all the positive feedback which I have presented, I still think that the show is not made for everyone due to it being violent and sexual. That is quite true, rated 18 for a reason. At times, it might be rated 15, not sure, guys. At times, which is why violent and sexual at times, which is why it should be viewed with that in mind. The show also contains some extraordinary philosophical thoughts which provoke the viewer to truly question oneself and whether the actions we take are truly meaningful in this big world we live in. Now, this could be presented when Shinichi and Miki are kind of bonding together. The parasite is attached to his hand. Well, not really, can detach obviously. But Miki says some stuff. For example, he doesn't understand the reasons why humans give names that they're pointless. And that kind of affects Shinichi also when he throws the puppy in the bin after it's been run over. Shinichi also doesn't cry because he's been obviously healed by Miki's parasite cells, and they are kind of affecting him. Let's move on. Where did I end off? Oh yeah. Also allowing to reflect on our nature as humans and how far we have come from our true instincts. Now that could be that is obviously we used to hunt, we were fucking retards. Anyways. The show not only makes one question whether we humans are the parasites, but also show how that might be true. Now, as I said before, obviously what do I say? We humans were not very smart, fucking caveman retards. And also, perhaps we might actually be the parasites. The anime shows that in many ways. You know, it shows that humans fucking trash the fucking towns and shit. Like, for example, the Shinichi fight between the guy who has like 5 parasites in him, where Shinichi stabs a rod through him. The rod came from a fucking dump yard, and because humans are obviously this like just fucking retards, yeah. The rod actually was infected, so it helped Shinichi, but at the same time shows how disgusting we are. But personally, not as disgusting as the parasites. Yeah, I mean, this is my own review. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. As I said, these are the reasons why. It's my honest opinion. I like the show very much, and I recommend it to anyone that likes shows like this. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it to you if you fucking watch My Hero Academia only, or like Dragon Ball. Yeah, that's it. See ya.